Hello, I'm the Boring Gamer, and I just realized that I nearly did the wrong intro there. I apologize. This is Gone Home, a familiar game on this channel, but this time, we have a much better setup than before. Give me a moment. 8 years later, I did not follow the path I once thought in my head. Ascending from grade school. Hopefully this turns to be a better venture for me. No pun intended. The Fulbright Company presents.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so love you. See you soon. Bye.
Gone Home. June 7th, 1995, 1:15 a.m. Kaitlin Greenbriar. This is us. We're in 1995, 5 years before you will have the birth of your favorite boring gamer. I did not remember this game looking this graphically good. It's pretty interesting. I like it. Made a little tutorial. Oh, put back. I don't think I need to carry that cup around. I do remember this game being a little exploration game. Okay, can I go back? Oh, I see. It's one of those places that has, I guess, a secluded porch? I don't think I've ever seen a place to have a secluded porch before. I must not be privileged enough. Nor can I be privileged enough to see the Christmas duck, which is $5.99. It's not a bad price. Sorry, I'll put you back in your place later. Once I get the house key. Good old Christmas duck. Here we go. Can I touch that? Nope, okay. Let me just close this door here. Don't want to disturb y'all any longer that I have. I'll keep the lamp on. Well, no, the thumbnail is going to be the opening scene, so I don't need to worry about that. Hold on. Katie, I'm sorry I can't be there to see you, but it is impossible. Please, please don't go digging around trying to find out where I am. I don't want anyone, Mom and Dad, crossed out, to know. We'll see each other again someday. Don't be worried. I love you. Sam. This feels similar to Call of the Sea. Where did did that thunder come from inside the house? Sorry, that caught me off guard. Alright. Well, we're here now. Let's go ahead. Now let's keep you on, okay? I'm gonna keep you on because I want to explore around. Looks like someone's been moving here. Or are they packing? I can't tell. Either way. Is this, yep, movers, okay. Yep, so they were moving. Goodness gracious. It's interesting to see the child bed have more things than the master bedroom. The 24-inch television, 14-inch television. Look how far television has come. From 24 inches to 72. It's actually impressive. You can go down the store today. A 70-inch, 75-inch TV does not sound foreign, nor does it sound uncommon.
Dear Katie, so much has changed, even just since you've been away. We moved into this house. I'm in a new school, and my big sister being gone for a year doesn't make it any easier. It doesn't feel real, but I'm not gonna let it faze me. I used to tell you everything, and if I can't do it in person, because you're off gallivanting around who knows where, I'll tell it to this journal, just like I was talking to you.
Alright, that sounds like Sam. Okay. So add that to the backpack. So how do we access the backpack? There's a crouch. Put that back. So we try to look at everything here. Is there, oh, whoa, items. Oh, that's me. My goodness. Something about that looks a little AI generated, but obviously this game was made prior to AI since I played this back in 2018. Still, the picture there looks a little terrifying, to say the least. And going off based on our date of birth, we are 22 years old, so we should have graduated from college, at least with our bachelor's degree. Anyway, it's our boarding seat went from Amsterdam back to Portland, but the Cincinnati transfer, interesting. Yep, okay. So right now I'm in the foyer, and then that's at the new house that we just, I think that's from Sam's journal, right? Anyway, let's keep looking around. This game's gonna be more chill game, as the title implies, so if you're a fan of that, then I appreciate you for watching this video. If not, then I apologize. Wait, directions to work, oh, work from new house. Left on grab tree, right on bullhorn, exit onto 47. Okay, so these are just, this is directions for how to get to this place. Okay, I got it. Let's see what this drawer contains. Nothing there. What about this one? Alright, nothing here either. Oh. There's a card here. I see you poking out. Have a doggone cool 17th birthday. Happy birthday, Sam. Uncle Harvey. That's a cute card. Did I say a key? No, that's just graphic textures blanking out. I do remember playing this game at the time and thought how graphically well this looked. Or at least I love it. It's the optimal setting for a horror game. Let's see, grab hand soap. Why do I need to grab the soap? Hold on. Let me get you closer to the light so I can see you. What? Alright. This is better. Sparkle hand soap. Very interesting. I'm gonna put you back. I don't want to put anything anywhere just yet. Can I turn on the sink? Oh, I can also turn on and turn off things for R2 instead of X. That's good to know. I don't think the game told me. Maybe it did. Can I flip the toilet seat up? There we go. Turn on the lights here. Stamina magazine. Author magazine. 50 contest went up to 21,000 in prizes. Okay. Interesting. Stephen King is on the cover. Even if it's just by name. Wait a second. Oh, it's one of these doors. I see. The frick kind of toilet paper? Soft Plus. Oh, is that a real baby? It looks like the Gerber baby. That's so strange. 220 soft sheets. Now thicker. That's freaky. Quilted for extra strength and absorbency unscented. It's even got how many meters all the rolls have combined. It's insane. Alright, it's a little too realistic. Let's put it back. What? No, we'll put it back. There we go. Let's see what's over here. Alright, grab the toilet paper. I wish I could put something down on the toilet. Here, you know, I'm gonna put the toilet paper there. Because I can. See the bandages. Nothing special there. The cleansing powders. More soap. What does this look like? Peel here. Hold on. Powder cleanser. It says, oh, Vax, not wax. So wait, if I ever get sick, can I use that to treat me like a vaccine? What if that's what that means? There's nothing interesting there. Looks like there... I can flush the toilet? Hold on, I don't want the toilet paper to be here while it's flushing. So can I put it back? Okay. Can I open up the lids? Nope. But I imagine I could flush it again, can I? Looks like it's... Alright, it's a one-time flush deal. Gotcha. So let me turn it off. Okay. I've now spent about 10 minutes in this game. And all I've done is stayed right here. All I've done is enter the house. And enter the bathroom. So let's see what else we can do. Oh, Janice Greenbriar. Is that Mom? Looks like Mom. Okay. Grab board game. Over the Alps, a novel traveling game for 2 to 6 players. That's nice. Reminds me of the yodeling game from The Price is Right. Very interesting. So, is there anything else here? Front hall, front hall. Is there anything behind? I can close the door. And I can open it that way. So it's a two-way door. How thoughtful. Alright, well, let me turn the light off there because I don't need to go there anymore. I think that updated on the map, right? Nope. Alright, let me get some light on it here. Okay. What the frick is this? A luchador. Hecho in Mexico. Okay. Hey, Zeus? If you're in this house, can you please turn that off? Stop calling thunder from this household. You can just do that in the sky. Wait, pick up one of my trophies. Oh, this is what I won. Oh, yep, there we go. Track and field, 1990. So that was when I was a senior. Yep, April 1990. Well, no, I think junior year. Senior, she would have to been... Yeah, she would have to be 1991. So yeah, that's junior year me. And then senior year, I won silver in a long... Oh no, it was first place. Why is this silver for first place? Interesting. I hate that fact. I really hate that. A silver trophy for first? Yeah. I don't know. It depends. I mean, if you're gonna do it, you better not give out a trophy for other things. That's my gripe with silver trophies representing first place. There better not be a second or third place trophy. Otherwise, that's just ugh. Goodness, that's a lot to read there, but I'll go ahead and read it. Dear Jan, it's so good to hear from you again. All this new house business sounds like quite the adventure. Remember the little dorm room we had freshman year? When we were miserable, fantasizing about our dream homes? I always said I wanted a mansion. You said you just wanted a house in the woods. Look who got both. Somebody up there likes you. I could use some of that magic. Send me some lotto numbers. I'll play them. Seriously. But I shouldn't be complaining about this good old split? Sorry, this cursive is making it hard to read. Split level we've had since Bob got transferred to Winnipeg. We just got new vinyl siding. Jealous yet? Let me know if you ever want to trade places. So, how are the girls doing? Has Katie left on her big European adventure yet? Speaking of jealous, write me back soon. I miss you, Rumi. Sorry, the cursive made it hard to read in there, even though I can write in cursive myself. The calligraphy on there was just a little difficult to interpret. Okay, so we got a phone book there. Oh, there are side doors. I knew there had to be side doors. Oh, turn on the lamp again. Gosh, dang it. Well, there's nothing there. Really nothing there. And then there's actually nothing there, so can't do anything there. Where are we? Yeah. Okay, so if I hold L2 or up, there's a zoom, which is good to know. So that's locked. Alright. Goodness, this mansion takes a lot to explore here. There's more drawers. That was a marker. Ah. Good old classic Sharpie, right? Oh, I'm sorry. It's a galaxy because Sharpie might be a registered trademark. Okay, there's also a pencil here. Here we go. And this is not a Ticon. I can't tell. That one's just gibberish. It's actual gibberish. This is a timetable. Oh my goodness. Is this the amount of places I've been to? Oh, no. This is just all the places that you can go from Cincinnati, right? Yep, okay. I see. So I had to go from Cincinnati to Newark, Pennsylvania? No, Newark, New Jersey. So from Cincinnati, Ohio, to Newark, New Jersey. But no, I'm in Pittsburgh. We live in Pittsburgh, so we had to go from Pittsburgh to Cincinnati, and then Cincinnati to Newark, and then I had to go from Newark to Amsterdam. I got it. I followed the train. It was a little confusing. But I figured it out. Nothing down there. Nothing here. Doing good so far. Haven't gotten scared. Whoa. Daniel from the old neighborhood called. He wants to come see the new house. Call him back. Mom, Daniel is a total weirdo. The only reason I ever hang out with him in the first place is he had a Nintendo when we were little. Okay.
Sam. Hello? Sam! Sam, where are you? Really? I need to talk to you. Please be there.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so, love you. See you soon. Bye.
Okay. So I guess... Well, I haven't heard from Sam, but it's... no, Sam is our sister. Yeah, because we're Kaitlin. Yep. Sam, Katie, Mom, and Dad. Yeah. So Sam is our sister. Assuming her, that's us there, and then that's Mom and Dad. Looks like I got my mom's hair texture, and she got her mom's... our mom's hair color, rather. And our dad is just fugly. I'm just being honest. Look at him. How did he end up with Mom? That's very curious. It's very curious indeed. Alright. How happens if I pick up the phone? The frick? Why was that all just in my right ear whenever I was just turning around? That's weird. Anyway. Jesus. Alright. Alright, I apologize. Had to pause there for a while. Okay. So I don't think I have any more items. That side's locked. There we have some more stuff here. Looks like it's not acknowledging the bathroom or the... I guess the... What do you call that? The foyer closet? Whatever it is. Okay. Do y'all hear something? Welcome, new student. We hope that you are excited about your first day at Goodfellow High School as we are. Please sure to bring your following with you in your first day of classes so you can get right into the swing of things. Unsturdy folder. Okay. Oh, it's a storm warning thing. Okay, I got it.
Oh my god. You are so lucky you finished high school before we moved into this house. So, it's the first day of school, and there I am, introducing myself to the class. And I say that I just moved into the house on Arbor Hill. All of a sudden, every kid in the room turns and just stares like I suddenly transformed into a mutant. I just stood there, wishing pretty hard for a rewind button. Because now maybe nobody knows my name, but they all know who I am. The Psycho House girl. Great.
Okay, I can trap myself in here. Alright, that was a nice story my sister painted for me, so I guess we're just going around. Glad they searched for my sister. Okay. Just getting more ideas about how she's spending her time here. Nope, nothing there. Okay. What am I doing in here? We got cards. A catchy. What a catchy name for a card branding company. Cue laugh track. Okay, got that again. What brand are these pens? Can't tell, I guess. Is this a real person? This has to be a fake person. Or maybe this is someone part of the development team. Let's see. And a house that would be his home for the rest of his life. Degree in pharmacy at a young age. Okay. Terrence Greenbriar. Oh. His nephew. So this is our great uncle. Yes, because Terry's our dad. Now assuming his full name is Terrence. So yeah, this is our great uncle right here. Okay. Huh, that's pretty. 60 years old. That's a little young. But it makes sense. Oh, wait a second. What the frick? I gotta see you in some light. Hold on. Okay, now, if you want to talk about AI, this looks like AI. What the heck? I gotta guys remind you, this game was made in 2018, so this is before generative AI was a thing. My God. Whew. I mean, I'm just looking at this though, and it looks she has 4 fingers for the right hand. What happened to the hand there? Hey, don't do that on me. I'll put the photo back. Alright, I'll stop talking mess. I'll put the photo back. But I wonder who that is, though. Why don't we just have a photo of a person joining the military? That's a little strange. Oh, frickin' A. There's a light in here. There we go. Alright. So it looks like this is the study. Correct? Dad's office. Okay. That's where Dad slept at, and then this is just the... Is this the freaking kitchen? It's more of the office. Okay, we'll just turn that on. And we'll just close the door. I don't like open doors here, especially when I'm in a room. Pioneer CLD. Okay, some mumble jack. They say that a jack of all trades is a master of none. I have to disagree. Mastery is not a question of specialization, but sureness of purpose and dedication to craft. If you happen to be in the market for a combination LD/CD player, you'll be glad to know that Pioneer seems to share this particular. Is it me, or does seems to share this particular look the most sharp out of all the letters here? That's what I've noticed. Alright, this is just... Was my dad a conspiracy theorist? What if JFK wasn't JFK? Back in basic sent back in time to Dallas 1963 again? Okay. So my dad was whacked out. Alright. The frick? Kobe. What is this glass made of? Even pyrite would have broken by now. This has got to be some sort of aluminum. What strong metal? Silver, maybe? Certainly not glass. I know that much. Oh, what the frick is this? Hold on. What's the brand on this one? Brightness. That's the brand. Brightness brand highlighters. With an appropriately fitting name. Alright, let's get this on. What the frick? Green ring binder. Oh, what the frick? I grabbed the board. Why did I grab the board? Okay. I got a binder. Put that in the ground. Okay, there's a letter underneath here. Terrence Greenbriar, 1888 Dry Creek Road, Forest Grove. Okay, this is his address. Let me not read that out. Whoa. Dear Terrence, I write on what I hope and imagine is a joyous occasion. News reaches me that you are newly married to a wonderful young woman. I've had more than a little time to consider my past and my family, and my thoughts have often lingered on your development and welfare in the 10 years since we last met. Your marriage gives me so much reassurance in this regard. You're always welcome on Arbor Hill. That's ripped off. I will understand. I can see why games provide accessibility for different text, because my god, it was the reason why I paused there. It was just a little difficult to read the cursive. The frick? XXX, what? Oh, this is what we're doing in the typewriter. Okay, I see. Oh my god, that's a story there. Okay, I'm not gonna read all that. You can read that if you want to. Looks like he was typewriting a story. Let me go ahead and put this back, right? Okay, that's a letter in secret that apparently Dad didn't want me to find. I wish we could get a flashlight so we could see through these dark drawers. Can I hide under here? No? Okay. It was just for finding things tucked underneath there. I don't think I looked at this drawer. No, I didn't. Can I... From the pen of Terrence Greenbriar, I can't... Okay, I can't look at the stuff in there. That's just... untouchable. No problem. Combination. Is there a combination anywhere? Let's see. Maybe it has to do with the X's? Like XXX, there are some X's there, there's two X's there, and then there's 1X, 1X. Let's see, there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 X's there. I can try 9211. Just looking at the words that got X'd out. Although I don't think that's it. I don't think that's it. Yep, no. It's a combination that's more obvious than that. I got it. Let me look at that letter again. Let me look at it again. 1888 Dry Creek Road. And then there's 1972 for when this letter was written. So let me try both 188 and 1972. Okay. Nope, none of those worked. Okay, so that's not it. Obviously. What about this wall? No, I don't think I get anything from this wall. If I go back into the house... Yeah, I don't think there's anything in either of these items. Can you please stop doing that thunder? It's pissing me off. Oh, this is where the speculation of the J.K. Rowling thing came in. Okay. Excuse me, JFK. Not that... Wrong J.K. Alright. Gotta close the door behind me. I said close the door. Good gracious. I'm gonna be careful with this library. Okay, that's the window outside. You can see it's raining. Oh, there's a little chair for us to rest on. Okay. Coaster. It's a nice little coaster there. Oh, that's a human face. Now that person looks human. She was a teenage drag queen. Wait a second, so is this a transgender woman? Or is this a man? A crossdresser? Is this a cis woman? I'm very confused about this. I'm so... Alright, hold on. What's the back? I can't look at the back. Fortunately, I can't look at the back, so I can't do anything about that. Okay, so it looks like my dad was... Yeah, he's heavily into conspiracies, alright. He was... Probably explains what's going on here. This weird ambience I'm getting. Being at this house on a rainy night. Oof. Where no one's home except me. A Stranger Under My Roof. The #1 best-selling advice book for parents of teens. I don't like where his hand is there, but I know that's a pocket. It's just, I know. Okay, so Alyssa Medina is also another real person's face. Go ahead and pause to read that. Sorry. You can go ahead and pause to read that. Oh, there it is. 0451. Okay. That was blatant. November 1st, 1994. Dear Terrence, David asked me to write you regarding the reviews you've been submitting the last few months. Frankly, they're becoming more trouble than they're worth from an editing standpoint. There's a word limit. It's your job to stay under it, not mine to cut back to it. Even then, it's becoming harder and harder to weed out the tangents and non sequiturs from the usable copy without heavy rewrites. The readers of Home Theater Aficionado want to hear about the quality and value of the hardware, not ruminations on your childhood. If it were up to me, I wouldn't be writing this letter. I'd just be cutting you loose. There's tons of guys half your age who would take half your rate to write stuff I could actually use. But David's known you for a long time, and he's the boss, so I'm giving you one more shot on his say-so. You should write him a nice note thanking him for his patience and generosity. Look through your old stuff and start submitting reviews like that again. Then everybody will be happy. Brent Kurtwood, Reviews Editor, Home Theater Aficionado Magazine. My apologies. I'm feeling a bit parched. Weird, when I came home, my throat felt dry. And I was reading that, I was starting to feel my throat again hurt a little bit. Not having enough water. So now that I've gotten that, let's, oh, wait a second, there's something here, right? No, that book just was the way that book looked. Okay. Oh, I didn't check here though. It's under here. I'm not gonna do that yet. Are these more? Grab Dad's second book. Hold on. Something under here. Yep. Is this where his stash is? Oh god. The Accidental Pariah. A message from our future saved the president's life once, but within the 24 hours, there will be another attempt, and the lines of communication are down. What the frick? I mean, this looks like this was a fictional book about JFK, but based on the other book he read about JFK, I think this is something he tried to pass off as nonfiction. Who knows? Speaking of nonfiction, the magazine for men. Gentlemen. Oof. Moscow by night, drugs, prostitutions, the mafia. Oh, the women of wrestling. Was it wow, really that old? I gotta do my research on that. Unfortunately, I can only look at the front, and I have to put it back, so I can't look at anything else underneath here, but looks like this was Dad's nice little distraction. So we're gonna put all these books back. Alright. There we go. Now leave everything untouched like I was never here. Alright, so let me get out of here. Sorry, I had to do a 360 just to make sure I wasn't leaving anything. Now we're back here. 0, 4, 5. Uh-huh. Kublik and Wise. Dear Mr. Mawson, please find enclosed your original document and a typed copy for your records. The notarized copy has been filed at our offices. Thank you for trusting our firm with this important matter. Sincerely, Jeffrey Wise. Ooh, hold on. This is a will right here. In the event that said Terrence L. Greenbriar Jr. should predecease me, then and in such event, the bequest to him shall fall, and the same is bequeathed to his children as ordered by age and competence as stewards of the estate. Ah. I see. Oh, look at that. So he has no children, he passed everything to his nephew, which makes sense. And then this is... Okay, I see. That's just the typed out version, so I don't have to read this crap. Thank you for doing that, game. Otherwise, I would have hurt my eyes. Okay. It's crazy how I don't get to keep anything. Now knowing the will that Dad had, okay. So where are we on time? Hold on, let me go check my recording real quick. Let's see how we're doing on time. Okay, we're 43 minutes in to the recording. So I might just make this first one an hour, and we'll see from here what we're doing. Frick, hold on. More crumpled paper. Whoa. Hey, are you the new girl Sam? I'm Tommy. I'm at the back behind you. Wave if you get this and right back. Hi, Tommy. Yes, I'm Samantha. And yes, I'm new. What's up? I just thought, since you're new, maybe you could use a friend. I don't have a lot of friends either, and so I thought I'd ask something, if you don't mind. Do you mind? No, I don't mind. What do you want to ask? Was it just your uncle who went psycho, or does it run in the family? That makes sense. Poor Sam.
Secluded County and Wistaria County. Residents are strongly urged to stay indoors.
Look at this. Look at how this looks. Alright. Some of y'all may not love this, but when I played this back in 2018, I was just amazed. I mean, there's something about it. I mean, but it's not freaking. That's not the Amanda game, but there's a game where you're in a house and you're getting chased around by this clown, a doll, and just these monsters inside the house. It turns out that you're in the house of a dead girl. I think that's the whole premise of the game. I forgot the name, but if future me, if you can just flash it up on screen, that'll be helpful.
Boone County, Dawn County, Secluded County, and Wistaria County.
Let's see. I got cassette. Girl Scout. Side A. Role model. Side B. Hold on. Can I? Okay, fine. Whoa. Hold on, what the frick?
This is a severe weather warning. The Northwest Weather Service reports high winds and torrential rain conditions affecting the fall.
Hold on, can I want to do this where I get the Girl Scout.
Dawn County
But it keeps giving me a role model.
and Wistaria County.
So I can't listen, I can only get side B. That pisses me off. Whatever.
Flood conditions.
Also, I don't know if that music is copyrighted. I don't want to ruin the ambience, so I'll put it back. I'll probably do it for the outro of the episode. I think that's what I'll do. Oh, there we go. The accidental savior with the accidental pariah. Okay.
This is a severe weather warning. The Northwest Weather Service reports high winds.
Looks like he put the same quotes in here about his pariah book. On there.
Dawn County, Secluded County, and
So what is this about?
residents are strongly urged.
Now my editor at high has too much review work to go around.
Flood conditions
Look at another
affecting
freelancer.
lower elevation.
Including some examples of the mag to use an example if you're interested. Send some samples to my editor and tell him your old college. Okay. Don't really care. Ah, my neck is hurting. My neck is hurting. Might stop recording soon. My neck doesn't. Well, the problem is I gotta get close to my microphone, and my microphone is right there at the desk to where I can't really talk to it without leaning forward. So it really hurts me to do this. And if I stand up and get a straight posture, you don't really hear me as well. So it's a conundrum, to say the least. Alright, so the TV room. There's another room with the TV room. Okay. Making friends, even with you. Okay. Book that dad got. Okay.
You know that feeling where the first moment you see someone, it's like they have a big gold star around them, and you have to get to know them? Well, there's this girl. I think she's a senior. She's usually dressed kind of punk, but sometimes I see her in this, army uniform, and she's always drawing in this notebook, looking so intense. I had no idea how I would ever, have an excuse to talk to her. Till I noticed she and her friends hang out and play Street Fighter at the 7-Eleven every day after school.
Huh. Okay. Yeah, so these are just parts of the journal I can listen back to. Looks like August 20th, September 6th, September 13th. So yeah, I'm going around getting Sam's life, Sam's upbringing here, throughout her senior year of school, it appears to be. This looks like a little bed fort. Was there a bed fort made? I guess so. Okay. So I guess our family is, we have a family full of conspiracy theorists, which is fine.
This is a severe weather warning.
I'm trying to look for everything here. If I can find a typo, I would be in heaven. So far, I can't find a typo. Nelson Co., Tennessee.
Astoria County. Residents are strongly urged to stay
Couch pillow.
and secure all windows and doors. Flood
Alright.
conditions are expected
Yeah,
at
so
lower elevations.
looks like they just made a little fort here with the covers, which makes sense. What can I do with this coaster? There's another coaster. Another nothing. See, this is the mug for Mom's job. Okay. TV listing. Oh god, the X-Files.
The Northwest Weather
I
Service
would love to
reports
watch
high
90s shows in the 90s.
affecting the following counties.
Or just watching shows from back then. The only thing I recall is just watching stuff on Cox.
And Wistaria
I
County.
think Cox at the time had hundreds of channels. That was when cable was booming.
Flood conditions are expected at
I
lower
grew up in that final era. I remember just computers looking that signature tan color and just kind of those monitors, just those bulky monitors. And I think when I got to second grade, those monitors became black, and then we had Promethean boards or projector screens. I think it was right in second grade, up to third grade, somewhere along there. And by the time I got to fourth grade, I saw a Promethean board for the first time. So it was literally all that was just, it was crazy to witness in real time. Ooh, but then I moved to a different elementary school, and the elementary school of old has no longer there. Yep, look at those RCA cables. And right there, I think that's the video cable. Right side audio, left side audio.
This is a severe weather warning. The Northwest Weather Service
More
reports
VHS
high winds
tapes.
and torrential rain conditions affecting the following counties.
Alright.
Austin County,
I'll turn that off. You're pissing me off.
County, and with
I don't want to keep hearing about the weather warning. Severe weather warning. It's going to piss me off. Okay. Got Fizz Right. Ginger ale. I thought it said stranger ale. That would have been funny. Some more nutritional facts. So what do you got here? David warning. Hi, Terry. Enclosed, please find a Pioneer CLDD 703 unit. Okay, so this is just our TV. Okay. I got you. This is David shipping me the TV. That's cool. We got some pizza. Jeez. That's just a mug. It's fine there. Oh, there's a marker down here. Another brightness marker. Put it up here. Oh, never mind. You want to start rolling. Let's put you back in your place. How can I? Where is it? Give me the put back. There we go. I wanted to stay still. Oh, there's another button. What the heck? What is this button about? Bratmobile. Was this for Mom when she was being a naughty girl? I'll put it back. Alright. See what this room is about. Okay, just a closet next to the TV. It's fine. Oh. The Heaven at the Edge of the World. Samantha Greenbriar, grade 2. Oh, man. Oof. Look at this calligraphy. This is better calligraphy than what I had in 2nd grade. That's for sure. I think it's 2nd grade. Yeah, I had big writing 2nd grade. I didn't start writing small until I went to 4th grade. I'm not going to read this whole story. Y'all can go ahead. No. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to do it. Story, The Turtle People Part 1. Captain Allegra looked off at the ocean. It went on forever. Or so it seemed. Someday, she would find the edge and get to the paradise there. Then, she heard a cannon fire. Boom! It was the black pirate ship. She yelled, "I thought we lost him at Horse Island." The first mate said, "Looks like you thought too soon." The black ship came up along the side. Captain Black himself came out on the deck of the black ship. This grammar is also good for a 2nd grader, sorry. He yelled to Captain Allegra, "You're never gonna find the edge. There ain't no paradise, and your father were a liar." Captain Allegra yelled back, "Then why do you keep following us, you imbecile?" The first mate yelled out, "We'll stop you, Captain Black. We'll find the edge of the world, and you'll see her father was no liar." The battle kept going until Captain Allegra's ship got away. "Now west," she said, and the ship sailed towards the sunset. Oh, what a cute story. I actually like the story. And I see that they purposely put spelling mistakes in there to reflect the 2nd grader. Although I could probably say at 2nd grade I was spelling liar correctly. Okay. Imbecile's one thing, but liar? What 2nd grader doesn't know how to spell the word liar? Come on now. Let's be serious. Alright. We're doing a little too much. Now I can find an Easter egg here. Beetlejuice, RoboCop, Blade Runner, Director's Cut. Others from JFK with the X-Files stuff. Clash of the Titans. Ghostbusters, Labyrinth. Was Clash of the Titans that old? I don't know. Anywho. Let's see. TV room. Okay. So I think that's all that we have to explore for this place, right? No, we didn't go further up. Okay. Let's see, what's the name of this one? Squish Alaster. Interesting name. Okay. And there's just coupons. You can read stuff on them. See, I love the ones where you can read the letters, because it just gets you interested and intrigued and everything. Okay, pamphlet. United States Department of Agriculture, probably related to mom's job. Alright, let's open in here. I don't know how many more rooms I'm gonna explore. Okay, this is another library, it seems like. Alright. Turn this lamp on. So I get all the lighting we can. Because goodness, it's dark as life in here. What? Is there... Into the white? What does that mean? What does into the white mean? I can get infinite timing, but not into the white. I can also get into the... No, I'm not making that reference. I'm not making that reference. Not doing that. Ooh, God. D. Dave Brubeck Quartet. Don't know who Dave is, but it's good to own your own quartet. Okay. Reproductive System Worksheet 6. Okay, so this is Samantha. Reproductive System work. Okay, this sounds like health class. Fast, the life of the... This is telling me about the vagina? Choose one of the two stories and rewrite it. What? I'm sorry, what? Below 2 stories, the events are all out of order. Get a sheet of lined paper, write Reproductive System Worksheet 6, then choose one of the 2 stories and rewrite it. And they're both about a... No, one's in the vagina, and the other one is about the penis. And she chose the vagina as any sane woman would. So you gotta rewrite the stories. Dear me. I suppose it's a dear me. Or see me. No, see me. I think she thought she was writing a story. And I don't blame her. Yeah, it looks like the health teacher wasn't going for it. Anyway. More Dr. Jitters. No, here, don't go over that. Go over here. Let me close that folder. Okay, I don't want to learn more about the penis or the vagina. But that story looked interesting. If you want to look at that story, you can go and read it for yourself.
Somehow I always knew that someday we'd see through.
Please
Now that
don't
it's happened,
copyright strike me. I don't know. That sounds like a copyright strike. I don't want to get a copyright strike. Okay. Oof. That's the last thing I need. I let that go on for a while. I don't know. Oof. What the? I really hate these ones. I gotta see in the light. Mother lover. There we go. Vixa vodka. A product of... Oh, no way. It's a product of Russia. Who would have guessed? The drug capital... The vodka capital of the world. Excuse me. Okay, distilled in Ireland. Irish whiskey. Okay. No surprise there. Oh, another book. And another letter. March 8th, 1976. Dear Mr. Greenbriar, I write to inform you that, unfortunately, Mercury Books will be unable to publish or follow up to The Accidental Pariah. Despite the low sales of The Accidental Savior, we went ahead with publication of the second book in hopes of the John Russell series catching on. However, sales of the second book have in fact been lower than those of the first, and so our stewardship of the series must end here. It has been a pleasure working as your publisher, and we wish you and John Russell the best in your future endeavors. Now that makes sense. If someone's not printing you money, why should you publish their books? I don't blame them entirely. They're not at fault. So my dad was a starving author. What the frick is there? Is there no light in this room? Oh, the string. Close this behind. Oh my god, more books. And all of his books here that aren't selling. There's no porn magazine hiding. Oh, excuse me, not porn. There's no graphic magazine hiding underneath those books this time. Samantha, please give this to your mother. What is this? Janice, thank you for having Danny over to your new home. He has missed having his friend Samantha in the neighborhood very much. Danny asked if he could lend Samantha his Nintendo Street Fighting tape, and I gave my permission. He needs to spend less time with those games anyway. No hurry returning it. Let Samantha know that she's welcome back to our house to visit anytime.
When you live in one place your whole life, your next door neighbor is kind of like your default friend. And Daniel only got weirder over the years. So moving away has been a good excuse to, not see him anymore. But he did always have the good Nintendo games. Maybe I'll give him a call.
I feel that. I mean, I had a set of neighborhood friends that I also went to the same elementary school with, but as I moved, I haven't kept much in contact with them, and honestly, I'm perfectly fine with that. I still remember some of the names of the people I went to elementary school with. Even middle school and high school. But elementary school in particular, full names. Miss those days. I don't miss being a kid though, let me tell you that much. If you ever hear somebody say they miss being a kid, they're an adult, they just miss their responsibilities, or they just miss not having the responsibilities of an adult rather than being a kid. Because I love the freedom as an adult, doing what I want to do when I say I will do it. I love that privilege 100%. Now before I continue, let me just see where I am at. Okay, I am at an hour, so we're going to stop it here. But before I stop it, let me go back into the study. Yeah, let me go back to the study, because I don't know what's going on in that room. And I'm not trying to find out. So I'm going to go back here. No, it wasn't the study. I'm sorry. It was the TV. It was the living room, actually. Is this called the living room? TV room. Same thing. And I'm gonna play this.